What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Bird's Eye View. Yours truly, Will I Am in the building with Will. And we have Mika J. What's going on?
What's up? Slow motion.
Slow, yeah. Cold motion. What's going on, Bump City?
It
Yes,
is
sir. You
cold.
trying to stay warm, man. Trying to stay out the way. Trying
I
to stay
know
out the
that.
way.
I know that's right. Some other people stayed out the way,
Yes, sir.
big time. Got spanked, and we'll talk
Big
about that a
time.
little bit shortly. Get out the way, move something,
Mm,
move BTA, all that good stuff. But we're
right.
happy. We're happy to be here. Shout outs to the sponsors, Mile Bird Company, In Touch Therapy, Dr. Dion Woods, and T-shirt hooligans. Go ahead and go to their website. You get all kinds of U of L stuff. You see some Mark and Will things, no cap, Will show, and they're going to be adding more stuff as we speak for that. So hopefully we get a bird's eye view on there shortly. So make sure you guys show them support and love. Like I said, it's a real nice website and have a whole bunch of Louisville stuff. Everything Cardinals. So
Dope.
make sure you go ahead and check them out for them big time. I want to start it this week. We have a actually a don't forget we got the time and the point spread, the 23rd. Don't forget about that. Louisville actually is 8.5 point favorite against Toledo. We don't know who's going
Mm,
to be playing. Hopefully, it's enough. We don't know what to do. We already had
Right.
one guy leave, Brady Allen. Then ain't he the one who started last bowl game or something? He started one of those bowl games. I don't forget when or whatever. But
Wait, isn't he a quarterback?
yeah, the quarterback, one of the million
okay.
quarterbacks we have. He's in the transfer portal. Um,
That
it
we never
is what
heard
it
of.
is. Right. That really didn't contribute. Let's hate to say that. But Louisville's 8.5 point favorite. And it's really kind of funny when you think about this because you just don't. How can you do a point spread when you don't even know who's playing? Like
Right.
That is true.
that's what's going on because I think we're gonna have a lot of dudes probably not gonna play. People have negative injuries and things like that. But that game, like I said, is December 23rd, 2 p.m. So we talked about it. We don't really want to talk about it right now, but just want to remind people the time and the point spread on that. Let me see. Let's get rocking and rolling with something that was dear to our heart. We talked about it last week, and look at here, look at here, look at her, look at
Mm,
her. Number 11 put 99 points on Memphis, 99-73. Should have cracked that 100, but it is what it is.
Man.
This game was everything where a Cardinal fan could sit back, relax, and smile and enjoy the game big time. Now, as it started, we know it's going a little bit back and forth. You could tell Memphis was really predicated on one play. They really wanted their little guard to do what they had to do, but Louisville's defense
Yeah.
stymied
yeah.
him, kept him out of the paint. We know that Kelsey said, "Hey, we got to keep him out of the paint." That's what he does. He touches every time. Dude was frustrated. He couldn't get off. He was small. Dude, bigger guards was on him. He couldn't eat. And if
Yeah.
it wasn't for the Hakeem dude, this would have been out of hand at halftime. It's already a 20-point halftime lead. Louisville
Yeah.
Right.
led 57-37. It probably would have been 57-20 something if he didn't go off. And they just got that guy 3 days. It was like his third game or something like that. But Louisville, took
Right.
Mm-hmm.
care of business the second half, stretched it out. I mean, it was so bad. I think Bump and I talked about it. It was so bad that they switched the game, told us to go to a different
Yeah.
channel because this
They
ain't worth
did do
shit
that.
no more. Go over
Yeah.
there. We don't
Right.
want to see
Right.
this is done. It's over. And
Put us
switched
on
it to
ESPN
ESPN
News.
News. Yes, ESPN News.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on with this? Before I'm gonna let you guys dive in it, I want to hit some of the team stats and the player individual stats real quick. Team stats as we rock and roll with it. University of Louisville, field goal percentage 56, Memphis 41. Louisville
Mm,
shot 51% from
Nice.
the 3 pointers, 18 out of 34.
Wow.
mm.
Memphis only 3 for 11, 27%. Free throws, Louisville 21 for 25, 84%.
Nice.
Memphis 14 for 20, 7%. Rebounding, which I didn't think it was going to end like this. Louisville 34, Memphis 33. Assists,
Mm,
Louisville had 24 assists. Memphis only 8. I think the little dude averaged like about 8
Mm.
assists. And he didn't get none.
right.
You know what I mean? He
Wow.
didn't get none. Steals, Memphis had 8, Louisville had 4. Turnovers, Louisville had 13, Memphis had 11. Points on it off a turnover, Louisville had 16, Memphis had 13. Points in the paint, Memphis did have 40, Louisville had 24. Fouls 20 to 19, Memphis had 20, Louisville had 19. Largest lead, Louisville had 30. Memphis had 2, and I don't even remember that, but it is what it is when you take care of business. Points real quick.
Right.
Sonata Fru had 11.6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers. Ryan Conwell is continue to do what he does. 17 points, 3 for
Consistent.
7. Yes, sir. 3 for 7 on 3 pointers, 4 for 4 free throws, 3 turnovers, 2 assists. Mikael Brown Jr., 16 points, 2 for 5 for 3 pointers, 3 for 9 overall, 8 for 9 free throws. Young man does hit those free throws. 3 assists, two
Nice.
turnovers. Isaac McNeely, if you tell me we hit all these free throws and my man didn't have one, dude had 2 points off of free throws. He was 0 for 3 at the 3 point line, 4 assists, 0 turnover. Hadley, 9 points, 3 for 3, 3 pointer. It was all in the second half. He had 3 assists. He only had 1 rebound. Now this is where it gets fun.
Mm.
Louisville's bench is probably the best, if top 1, 2, whatever how you want to say it, in the country.
Right.
Uh, Zugras got credit for 2 points, 3 rebounds. Roof's hell of a game. 10 points on 2 for 4 field
Yes.
goals,
Yeah.
which was the 3 pointers. 4 for 5 free throws. 8 rebounds and 4 assists.
Yeah.
Khalifa.
Yeah.
Khalifa, the biggest thing for me about Khalifa, he only played 8 minutes.
Hmm.
2 points,
Well, won't it?
2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover. Adrian Woolley. Woo! Adrian Woolley, 15
Yeah.
points.
My man, he balled out.
Yes, he did. 5 for 8, three
Yeah.
pointers, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers. Kobe, 4 points, a monster dunk, 1 rebound, 2 assists.
Monster.
Monster. They took care of business. Mika J, what's your thoughts on this game?
Exciting. Very exciting. And for us to talk about Kanai last week and for him to come in and have the type of game
Yeah.
that we said that he's going to be the breakout. I mean, that's the Kanai that I've been looking for. That's the Kanai that
Yeah.
ended last year with playing like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think
True.
that he got the opportunity to show why he is a big asset to this team. So I was very pleased, very. Other than turnovers, and I talked to y'all about that. That's my issue.
Right, right. Bum City,
Mhm.
what's your
Hey, if
thought?
you can bottle this game and have this game every game of the year, I would take it every day of the week.
Man,
And when you got your bench, I believe they said our bench scored like at one point 44 points. I believe it was.
Yeah, they
I
rocked.
believe they ended up with like 40 something points off the bench. So when you got
that's
you bring in
crazy.
5 guys like that and not fall off, not only maintain the status quo but surpass it from what the starters was doing,
Yeah,
man, you
Mm-hmm.
got to take that all
yeah,
day. So you feel confident
yeah.
as a you know what I'm saying as a coach, a fan, or whatever, with those guys coming in and playing. It's no drop off. Matter of fact, they surpass the
None.
starters. So
Right.
when you get that type of play off your bench, and if we can get that consistently from those guys, and like those guys said we don't in practice when he puts us against the store, they put up the starters against the bench players. He said we take it personal. He said, we try to bust their tail in practice. So
Yeah.
those guys are confident, man. So they feel like if they wasn't playing here, they'd be starting anywhere else. So
Oh yeah.
when you got that mentality
Because
going
they
forward,
would.
Oh
that's
yeah.
yeah, they would. That's when you got 40 something points
They
coming off your
would.
bench.
Yeah. Easy.
And
Yeah.
it's not off just one person scoring 20. You got 10
Mm-hmm.
here,
No.
12 here, 13 here. So, you got to take that all day, man. You got to take that all day.
Yeah.
I'm real happy with the game.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wish we could play like that every game of the year.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Without a
Every
doubt.
game.
And the crazy thing, and who I forgot, and I didn't do it on purpose, but like I said last week, if he gets it rocking and rolling we are a Final Four big time contender. Case and Pryor had 11 points,
Yeah.
3 for 3 three
Yes.
pointers, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 for 2 free throws. Just getting confident. And yeah, you got to think 3 of the players is knocking off rust off that bench. Khalifa,
Right.
Rogers, and Pryor. Them dudes, you know,
Yeah.
2 of them didn't
Right.
play all
Yep.
all year, and the other one got hurt. So once they get into form, really, that bench is
Yep.
ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
remarkable, man. Because stretches of the game, they took the lead and just stretched it out. Like here we go, second. It's hard for you to keep up. Everybody can say we have depth, but you may have 2 or 3 forwards on there. Louisville have a whole complete team,
Right.
and second unit is a complete team.
Right.
You know,
Right.
big
Exactly.
time.
Right.
Like
Another starting five.
now they're starting 5 plus 1. You know what I'm saying? The bruisers
Yeah.
on the bench. We got the bruisers ready to knock somebody out. And I was glad to see
Yeah.
Zugras get in there and bang, because you're gonna need at times to give some people some breaks. Let him be that backup 5
Yeah.
Yeah.
and really do, because Khalifa just gives us passing, and that's okay. Find your
Right.
niche, your Egyptian magician, and that's fine. But this team, I mean, overall, overall, man, it just looks so smooth, and everything was just rock and roll. We did have a little stretch where it got a little bit sloppy. You know what I'm saying? The
Sloppy.
second unit wasn't running the plays and turning the ball over
Yeah.
to back, back to back, and all that kind of stuff like that. And stuff you got to clean up, which is cool. We know that. But man, what it was a remarkable game for a great day.
Yeah.
Junior Bridgman, jersey retired, which is
Yeah.
Right.
definitely needed.
Great guy.
Family got to see that big
Yeah.
time, man. Love it, love it, love it. And that's how you do it, man. You take care of business and knock him in. Real quick, I don't know how long Penny gonna be there. I don't think it's gonna be that much longer.
Nah.
Yeah, man. And I mean, I ain't trying to get in their biz, but it didn't look organized, man. Mike Davis was on
It
the
didn't.
bench. Y'all remember Indiana coach? He was on the
Yeah,
bench.
I seen him. I thought that was him. I
It was
thought that was
him.
Oh
him
yeah,
over
I
there.
did
Yeah,
see that.
it was him, looking confused as
Yeah.
ever. You know,
Yeah. Lost.
yeah. It's bad business, man. Bad business.
Yeah.
When you go
You
ahead.
pull for him because he's one of the favorite sons of Memphis. He grew up in Memphis, played for Memphis.
Yeah.
I believe he was
Yeah.
Memphis State then, and you know what I'm saying, one of their all time greats. So you pull
Hmm.
for a guy like that, you know what I'm saying, that wants, he wants like Pope at Kentucky. He wants the
Never
best,
played against
but
Louisville though.
sometimes you just
He never played against Louisville.
never did,
Yeah,
never did. Yeah,
yeah. Well, thank
Mm.
goodness, because he was a monster.
he's a
Penny,
beast.
Penny,
Man,
Penny was a monster. I don't think we
he
wanted
was
the
Woo, he was a
problems.
monster,
We didn't want them problems,
man.
especially during that time. I don't think we wanted.
No,
Oh heck no.
no,
We want them problems. Nah,
no.
yeah, you keep that there. Keep that there. All right, all right. One thing, and I want to get to it, and I think I don't know where I put it at, but I want to discuss what uh, Mika was talking about it. So if I can find it, I might have to flip through these real quick because I can't. No, there we go. They can't do that. Let's see. Because I want to go ahead and hit it. There it is. Mika's talked about it. She's been
There you
talking about
go.
it big time. And like I said, it was a stretch when it was got like too sloppy, And the thing about it is, you heard the announcer say it. Like I said, Mika's been talking about it
They
also.
did.
Will the turnovers be Achilles' heel for the season? And Mika, I'm gonna let you go ahead and rock with this one because I want to look up something because I think it's something
Okay.
else. But go ahead.
I'm gonna say that you can't play sloppy like that against better teams. I think once we get into this ACC run, you're not gonna be able to do that because those teams are gonna score off all those turnovers. That's I mean, and it's hard to get back in transition when you can't get the ball up the court or you're just making stupid passes and just or getting picked. Like you got to be better, be more mindful with where the ball is going. Like just don't just be throwing up anything. Like a couple of times, it was just like for real. It was 3 turnovers in a row,
Yes,
and I
man.
was like, oh come on. This is ridiculous. So I do think that we got to clean it up. And
Mhm.
PK talks about it too. You got to clean it up. You can't be
Hmm.
a national champion contender and you're playing sloppy like that every game. You just can't do it.
Right.
True, true. Real quick before I let you dive in. Well, no, I'm gonna let you dive in first, Bump. Go ahead. What's your thoughts?
Um, I mean, I think we'll figure it out because we're a veteran team and got older players.
Right,
But one thing we know as sports fans is when you got a lead like that, 20 plus, it's hard to stay focused.
right, right.
You get a little more lax and you get to trying a little more things that you probably wouldn't do if the
True.
game was tight or
I
the
got
game
you.
was close. So when you playing in those blowout games like that, that's probably the hardest thing to do is to stay disciplined. But like I said, by us being a veteran team, I think we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying, and tighten the reins on that. But you know what I'm saying, it's good to play sloppy at this point in the season with a
Okay.
big lead. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Working
glad we're
out.
not doing it when the game's early or when it's close. So I think
Right,
we'll figure it
right,
out.
right.
I think
Right,
we'll figure it out.
right.
It's early.
It, to me, and that's why I wanted to look up some stuff. You know, I've seen teams, turn it over more than this team. Last year, the team probably averaged about nine because the ball was in Chucky's hand all the time. You only had one ball handler
Right.
who was good with it.
Yeah,
And so when I go and look at it, Louisville averaged only, and I'm saying only because a lot of teams work, 10.9 turnovers a game, right? Uh,
Hmm.
but they averaged 19.7 assists. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
yes, you do want to scale it, get it underneath for 10 and everything, but it's not too far off. It's just that when that
Right.
mm,
second unit comes in and it gets stagnant, and it's like, okay, get the ball to Kobe, let him run the offense because you got too many
Right.
yeah,
people out there. Prior trying to handle it, different things like that. Get it to the guy and rock and roll. But also, that's what when you want the team to get the rebound and push it, whoever gets it, you're gonna see
Yeah.
because you got some of
That's
them
style of play. Yeah.
prior
That's
throwing it
yeah,
behind somebody's back, and you're gonna have that. But
yeah,
let's work on it. I agree with both of y'all. I just think as it goes on, we'll know. Hey, come on, let's be smart about it. Let's just don't
tighten
with
it
a
up. Right.
abandoned record. But I mean,
yeah. Tighten it
like I
up.
said, when they said it, because I knew, like I said, Mika's been talking about it, and I've been keeping my eye on it, and I knew it was not bad, but I knew it could be better. It could be better because if you get it
Yeah,
underneath 10, because those assists, 19.7 assists a game. That's a lot of
yeah.
assists.
That's
They
pretty
are
good.
sharing the ball.
That is a lot of
Right.
assists.
They are sharing the
Yeah.
ball, which is great. So work on it, guys. Work on it. We don't want you in Mika J's doghouse. You better work on that. You better
Right.
work on it. You better work on it. Speaking of work on it, we Sonata, and I don't know why. Look, spell check is Fru, FRU, and I'll correct that. Is becoming a force in the paint. He each game, and we talked about it. He is getting better and better, and more
Yeah.
comfortable with United States basketball.
Yeah.
Let's put it at college basketball,
Yes.
which is
Yeah.
what he needs to do. And to be that he's that guy is just being more comfortable. This quit sticking your ass out, but being big, playing big. Yeah, I get some. I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
get some of my nerves. Though, quit sticking that ass out. You're gonna get caught no matter what. This, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. It is what it is. But he is becoming that force in the paint that we need, and also,
Yeah.
he is a pro. We need that. We need you to
Yeah.
Yeah.
man that middle. Don't get in
Yeah.
foul trouble. Get the rebounds because he's athletic to go get it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of letting the ball come to
Yeah.
him, go get it. And he is becoming that. And Mika, I know you. What's your thoughts on it? On Fru really growing into that position?
I like it because that I think that was one of our major concerns is not having a physical big man, and Fru is proving to be what we need down there. He's
True.
more physical now. He's now I do still feel like sometimes he should just dunk the ball, but
Yeah.
maybe that'll come too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Every
that's gonna
time.
as the season goes on, he'll be becoming more confident to just dunk it instead of just shooting a little float or whatever. But I'm
Yeah.
happy. That's my only complaint. So I'm glad that he is what PK brought him in to be. He's becoming that.
Cool, cool. Bum City.
Right. Hey, a lot of people forget that he's a grown man. He's not a
Grown
true
man
freshman. He played in one of the higher leagues
in Germany.
overseas.
Yeah, in Germany.
And you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like in Germany, right? He played in one of the top leagues over there. So he knows what to do coming in. It's just the fact, like we said, of learning the USA system, learning Kelsey's
yeah,
system.
Hmm.
And once, you know what I'm saying, like Mika said, once he stops, he'll get a rebound and bring it down low. Just
Right,
stuff big man
brings it
got up,
low.
you know what I'm saying? And
right.
that's where he gets a lot of his turnovers at. He gets
True.
stripped or whatever. But
Yes,
once he gets that domination factor in him to where I'm the man in this post and start shacking on people,
Right.
he's gonna be straight,
yeah,
man. He's gonna be a force to be
yeah. He's gonna
reckoned
be
with.
straight.
He
Yeah.
already is.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
he's he surpassed my expectations coming into the year so far.
True. And
Yeah,
kind of like how you
great.
said, you know, the videos that we saw when he committed or signed and all that kind of stuff. You see him running up the court. You see this points averaging 7 points, 9.6 rebounds. Not understanding that this is legit professional basketball. That's not
Right.
the same as collegiate basketball. So when you see somebody who, like you said, understanding what PK wants, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Understanding the rules of what I can get away and what I can do. Because dude is very athletic. Dude is like
Yeah.
yes,
And great
freaky
hands.
yes,
He
yes,
has great
strong,
hands.
yeah,
strong,
yes,
great,
yes,
strong hands. He gets that ball as his. You don't have to worry about him losing
yeah,
to that kind of stuff like that. And it's gonna come a time as long as he can not get in foul trouble, stay healthy, and all that kind of stuff. You gonna want to see him play more minutes. I'm sorry, that the
Yeah.
magic
oh
show.
yeah,
We ain't
yeah.
got to see the magic show every time. We ain't got to see that, right?
Right, right.
Because Duke can pass the ball too. He ain't the magic man, but we ain't got to see that every time.
He
Give the
can
dude a
Right.
pass.
break. You know what I'm saying? It can pass.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's
The magic
everything that
show.
we that we wish, right? And it's coming and it's growing right before our eyes. It's growing. So yeah, hey, keep it up,
It is.
brother.
Yeah,
Keep it up, big time. All right, so after the press conference before the Memphis game, PK like, hey, talking about I know it's gonna be cold. I need y'all butts in the seats. We need y'all as a 6 man. We need y'all. Y'all asked for all these teams y'all wanted. We got everybody plus
right.
the Lakers. Everybody, let's go. Let's get. I want her. It's too cold. We
Yeah.
doing all this kind of stuff like that, and he's right. He's
He's
right.
right.
Yeah.
You can't say, we've been through that other past years that was we can see it.
We don't want to talk
We
about
ain't,
that.
what I'm saying, we can see it.
No.
It don't need to be 15,000 down there, bro. It needs to be way more than that still. I mean, Freedom Hall
Right.
was rocking and rolling with
Yeah,
with garbage teams at the end of
yeah,
somebody's
Yeah.
career. It still was rolling. So you guys, hey, I
yeah.
don't want to hear it. This is fun basketball. This is exciting basketball. It's kind of remind me, remember when the football was like, we want to score a lot of points and do all that. Then when they did it, everybody's like, cool. This is everything you thought Rick Pitino's offense was going to be. Everybody thought Ricky
Right.
P's
True,
offense was going to be up
true.
and down like when he was at the
Yeah,
other school. And it wasn't.
yeah, yeah.
This guy is telling you what we're going to do. We're going to do this, do that, X, Y, and Z. He's even pressing. He's even playing man-to-man. Some of y'all like, oh, man, he didn't do that at Charlotte. He's giving you everything you wanted.
Everything
Go
With the wins.
with the wins. Blowout
with
wins.
the wins.
With the
Yeah.
wins. Blowout.
With the
What
wins.
what are we complaining about now? What are we complaining about now? Bump. What's going on, man? What's going on with the fans?
Hey,
And we can't count nobody's pockets because
uh,
it is still kind of high, but still
It is Christmas.
right. Where I feel, yeah,
true.
we're a fickle fan base. We got a lot to do here in the city, and when it gets cold like that, like he said, we want to sit by that warm fireplace. But when you bringing in a team like Memphis, a rivalry, and I understand if it's one of the teams like we play next Saturday. I mean, this
Montana
Saturday.
State.
Right.
That's, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Montana State, that you know what I'm saying, the people's gonna be out shopping, getting ready for Christmas. I understand that. But games
True.
like this where you're honoring a legend in Junior Bridgman,
Yeah.
when you got top notch recruits, which one, I don't know if you know those guys, we signed one today, one committed to us
Committed.
today.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yep.
so committed, right? And so, you know what I'm saying, when you got high profile recruits in her game watch, you want the seats full, you want a live environment, a game on national television and ESPN.
True.
You got all the factors
Yeah.
in for a fan base to come on downtown and enjoy, and on a Saturday at
On
that.
a Saturday.
So
Three
I'm
On a
thirty.
glad, I'm glad,
Saturday.
I'm glad he put it out there.
Three
Right,
thirty.
middle of the day, 3:30. Right, exactly, a great time. So I'm glad he put it out there, man. I'm glad the fans showed up and showed out. So hopefully we can get the crowds, like you said, back to that Freedom Hall level to when Freedom Hall was on fire.
On fire.
When those games we was
Yeah.
playing Memphis and the Cincinnati's and the
Mm-hmm.
rivalry games, not just the
It,
rivalry games, but
I
all
was
the
gonna say,
games.
yeah, I was gonna say we was
But all the
playing. I
games.
was gonna say we playing doo-doos and still was
Right,
rocking. So yeah, yeah, yeah. It's an
Yeah.
event.
right,
It's an event. Mika J,
right.
what's your thoughts on PK?
I agree with PK. I think, like you said, I think the issue is the pricing. Like, I'm pretty sure if the pricing came down to reasonable for season tickets, everybody would have a season ticket, and that's why Freedom
Yeah,
Hall was the way
without
it was
question.
because
Right.
the ticket prices weren't like that. Because at this point, the young should be paid for. Like, what? There's too many shows that come through Louisville,
Right,
so you can't really say that
right,
we're still paying for that. You know what I'm saying? So at least just make it a little bit more reasonable for
True.
everyone to be able to purchase down in the 100 section season tickets. But I
right.
do think that fans are truly the sixth man. I mean, we see that at every
Woo.
Duke, North Carolina game, every major school. There's not really a lot of open seats at those games. Like, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And
It's not.
granted, those they do play on campus, but still, like
Right,
Louisville fans, this is what we've been wanting. We've been wanting a coach that's passionate for the school, that's passionate about the program. So we do have to do our part also and show up for him. So I
Right.
agree.
Right.
and plus
Y-
he's putting a great product on the court.
Great
So
product. Great product.
Yes.
Great
And he's
product.
bringing in not just our product, but
yeah,
he's bringing in formidable opponents, what we've been wanting. You know, we complained
yeah,
about, we ain't paying
exactly.
nobody. Well, he's getting all the smoke. He wants it all. So
Mm-hmm.
if you
Right,
wanted to, you should be in the building. Yeah, I agree.
Big time. Yep. Big time. Big time. So do what he says, man. Quit playing. Quit playing with him. Quit playing with him. All right.
Come to the
So
games.
go to the games. Go to the games. And really, and I'm gonna say
please.
this: 16 is probably more than somebody had in 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 games total. But still,
Shh.
Right,
but still,
right.
come on, come on, come on.
Still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a biggie. Can't you see tomorrow?
Mm,
Number 11,
Tomorrow.
Louisville at Tennessee. Louisville's a 1.5 point favorite. It's 7 p.m. This right here is what we've been waiting for. This is, did you learn
yeah,
from last year's, right? Because you already still on your
Did
mind
you
because he
learn?
still talk about it. Did you learn from your first road game against Arkansas? You know, I don't know if you guys saw the interview that Ryan did with Goodman and the other guy on field of 64, whatever it is, 48, something like that. Anyway, he was talking about how, after the Arkansas game, it was like, we realized we had to like be focused, play hard, all this. Like, you just can't come out there and think that you just gonna just will it. Everybody's
Right.
talented. You have to play hard every second. And not just think, okay, we just gonna come to shoot and all this. So, reality now
right,
for the guys who was on the team last year who experienced the Tennessee ass
That
whooping
beat down.
big
yeah,
time is like, yo, this is a different
Yeah.
beast. This is a different beast than you will see at Arkansas just because they are probably going to be the most physical team that Louisville's going to play all year.
yeah,
That's what they predicated on.
Mm.
Now,
yeah,
I will say this, that Tennessee did lose one of their starters. He's not going to be playing
Uh,
Yeah, let me see. Let me get his name real quick. And he's a key component to them. K Phillips. He actually started like 8 games. Somebody big dude, like 6'11". Another guy, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Big guy. Like they their front line, if you look at it, Ament is like 6'10". They got another guy 6'11",
Yeah,
and Phillips
kid, we
was
was after.
yeah, and he's 6'10". He played like he's 5'11". But
Yeah,
dude is no, he does for real. For real. I'm not not trying to throw shade, but yeah, that Hadley can work that
he's
one.
perimeter base.
Yeah, all day long, all day
Okay.
long, all day long. And Phillips is 6'9", but they keep on going with it. They have more bigs than they do have guards. I looked at the
Oh,
roster.
okay.
Yeah, I looked at the roster earlier, and I'm like, everybody's like 6'9", 16. Then they got the guards like maybe 6'5", 6'4", 6'2", things like that.
Hmm.
This is styles. This is like different styles. The styles contrast. You got a team that want to get up and down, shoot threes, make you play at their pace if you can keep up. But the other one's gonna like grind it out, and they have to grind it out. This is not the Tennessee
Yeah,
team of last year, but they still have the
Last
it's
principle.
year.
not.
Yeah.
There's big time. They have
Yeah.
a trouble scoring the ball, big time. But
Okay.
they're gonna make you. They're gonna muck it up. They're gonna muck it up and make you play
They're gonna mark
ugly.
it up. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
They
It's
have
gonna be a
to.
physical game.
They have to. That's the only way Tennessee can. They can't have Louisville going off. If Louisville goes off like two or three
It's over.
runs, it's a wrap. So
Right.
get ready for the fouls. They're not going to get called for any of
Yeah,
them
Mm.
fouls. Louisville will. We seen it. We seen
Well,
it. We seen this
no
before.
different than the Arkansas game.
Arkansas game, the
It's solid.
Indiana
yeah.
game, all this kind of stuff. Can you play defense
Yeah.
without this? And this is another opportunity for Mr. Mikael Brown because you best believe they're going to be in your jockstrap. They're going to make
Yeah.
you
All
make
game.
uncomfortable big time.
Yeah.
All that,
Yeah.
So the matchups a little different. Like I said, they're long and tall. Uh, One really athletic, and that's Nate Ahmet, who we was going for at the end of the end of last
Yeah.
year, type stuff like that, trying to recruit him. But it is what it is. Bump, what's your thoughts on this game, my brother?
They're if just gonna be a carbon copy of how they want to play. All they're gonna do is watch film against us against Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna
Yeah.
play the same way,
Yeah.
physical. You're not gonna get no clean cut, so you gotta cut hard. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
saying? You have to
Yeah.
screen hard,
Yep.
and you know what I'm saying. You're gonna have to come ready with a lunch pail come tomorrow. So it's gonna be a physical game, man. I expect a physical game. They're not gonna let us sit out on that 3 point line. You can believe that. So
Good.
you're gonna have they could probably
Nope.
overplay us. So you gonna have to try to look for some backdoor cuts
Drive to the hole.
and
Yep.
play that way.
Drive to the
Drive to the hole, right?
hole.
You're gonna have to try to get them in foul trouble. So I look for a good game, man. But I'm anxious to see how we play with this style of team that we already played against in Arkansas.
True. 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 And I
Like
love
you
it.
said, it's gonna be a good test for us, man.
I love it. I love it how you said it because you're absolutely right. The only difference is that Tennessee's bigger, Arkansas is more athletic.
Hmm.
That's the
Yeah.
difference.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the difference. So we
That's the
got to take care of
difference.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mika J, what's your thoughts on the game?
I agree with Bump. I just think that we just need to come out and we Arkansas was really a good road test for us. And Tennessee
It
is
was.
also the SEC. So that's going to be, you know what I'm saying, just another lesson. And we need to be able to play in those type of environments because
True.
we all know that the
Yeah. Yeah.
ACC environment is just as grimy, you know what I'm saying? And
Duke, North
the
Carolina.
players
Yeah.
are just as physical, you know? So I think
Right.
that this is going to be a good test for us. If you come down here and you knock them off, then you we really need this because you don't
Yes,
want
we
the
do.
people be
We
you know
do.
how
It's a
these
big
fans
game. It's a
act.
big game.
Big
You
game.
can't be the SEC team. Whoop whoop whoop. You know, so you just need to really come ready to play. And I do think the key to this game is going to be Michael's emotions. Like I think that he's going to have to stay even keel in order to just
Hmm.
not get in his head. And for whatever reason, he still very much gets into his head when he's not having a good game. So
Hmm.
if he
Hmm.
can just stay out
That
of his
youth.
head and just focus on one play at
Yeah.
a time, I think that this would be good for him. He needs this game.
This is the game that you hope that PK sits down Mikael, and be like, "Hey, bro, we need you to go downhill. Don't worry about the
Yeah.
jumping.
Yeah.
You're six
Don't worry about
five. You
that.
just as fast as anybody on that court. They got a guard who's seasoned, who came from Maryland. He's 6'2". Even if they switch to, I don't care who's on you. Go downhill. Either
Yeah.
finish at the basket or kick it out. That's it. That's all. I mean,
Yeah.
Chucky. That's what Chucky
That's
did.
it.
Go downhill. Either finish or kick it out and come back out. And all that.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
all you need on this team. We don't need another guy that's jacking up the three. We got plenty of 3-point shooters. Now we know you can
We
shoot, and
got
it's going to
plenty
get
of
Right.
that. We
that.
got plenty of that. We need you go downhill. You go downhill, show that
Yeah.
Yeah.
love,
Draw fouls. Get to the foul line.
throw 8 for 9
Cause
last
the
game.
foul.
Go ahead, throw the oop to Fru. Whatever you got to do, that can happen. That's what we need, and that's what you hope that he can figure it out, but right now he can't. So that's why you get paid the $1 million, way more millions to say this
Yeah.
game. I need you to do
Yeah.
this. This is what I can't let you
Yeah.
roll the ball out because by the time you get it, we down by 15 to 20. No, we need to start off hot. We
Right.
cannot get
Right.
down like we
Yeah.
did against Arkansas and all that shit. We got to come with the mentality like we did against Indiana, like we did against Memphis. Play
Yep.
defense.
Memphis.
If we can't score, make sure they can't score. Play defense. They're
That
not a
Right.
good
part.
offensive team.
That part.
Play defense, and everybody need to
Yeah.
crash the boards. No leak outs. Get to
Yeah.
the boards. That's how they get their points. They throw it against them. They shooting 30%, throwing bricks up, but they get to the offensive rebound, putting it back. Everybody must
Right.
crash the
That's
board.
it.
Everybody. If Hadley cannot see, and that's the thing about it. I said Hadley would admit it ain't going to be there. That's going to be somebody like McNeely. It's going to be a guard on him. You know what I'm saying? 6'4" versus 6'11" or whatever he is. But Hadley, if
Yeah.
he can't get in there, you better get Roofs and Pryor in there quickly.
Roos. Yeah.
You need both of
Yeah.
them in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're gonna need that big body.
Yeah.
Zugras to come and give you some minutes, steal some minutes for Fru, because like you said, like you guys said, put that hard head on. Put that hard head on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna need
It'll
it.
work.
Give me the prediction
Yeah.
time. Mika J, give me that score.
I'm gonna say 80-70. Us.
Bump City. I like that. I like that though. I like that.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 85-74. Louisville.
Ooh, that's another one. That's another one. I'm a roll. I'm a roll this way, and it's funny because I'm not a believer in their offense. Their offense. I think Louisville, and I think they're gonna hold us a little bit. So I'm gonna say Louisville 78, Tennessee 65. 65.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with that. All right. Let's not forget. Let's not forget the ladies had a big win.
The
Big win.
ladies
Big
Yes.
win
Yes. Upset.
yesterday. The number 22
on the
Louisville
road.
76, North Carolina 66.
Yes.
They shut them out in overtime. North Carolina did not score in overtime, and actually hats off to Barry because she missed the first free throw. They was down by one, but she missed the first and she hit the second one. That had to be so much
Pressure.
stress, big time.
pressure.
Got to hit it. And she went off in the overtime. It's probably like, let me make up for this. And ever since they played South Carolina and he made that change and started Hardy, 6'3", sophomore, moved Ziegler as the 2. You know what I'm saying? It's a big lineup. There's only really one guard that starts. And your girl from Turkey, Alif or whatever, Istanbul, whatever, what's Bump at? No, but what's Travis at to pronounce the name? Because she's been rocking and rolling. She looks like a total different player. And they said it. They said it big time. They said that like after I forgot what it is, one of these games they lost, it might have been at the Kentucky game that she just started this living in the gym, working on her game. You know, she's from Turkey. She was another one who was on the team Turkey and all this kind of stuff like that, like how they got Team USA. So she decided to do this, and she looks totally different. She's probably averaging now, since the South Carolina game and the other three, she's probably averaging about now 16 points. And she's rolling, hitting
Oh,
threes,
wow.
doing all kinds of stuff. So she done changed her whole stuff. And Hardy's that athletic big that we talked about, can rebound, block shots, and looks
Yeah.
great. She goes and blocks. I mean, that's what we wanted. And so hats off to University of
Yeah.
Louisville, Jeff and them for making them changes. And North Carolina was deemed the best team in the league. Best team in the league because
Right.
Mm.
Notre Dame doesn't fell off. You know what I'm saying? They ranked, but they're not. North Carolina was the team to beat.
Yeah.
Louisville went there and beat them with Nyla Harris. Y'all remember her? She's a transfer from Louisville, went to
Yep.
Yeah.
North Carolina, was balling
Yep.
Yeah.
early. We had to shut that shit down in the second half. She was all hype. She was rolling. She was rolling. But it's good to get that win. To say, hey, thank you for what you did at Louisville for 3 years. But we're gonna have to take this.
Good job,
So
girls.
big time.
Right.
Congratulations. Big time. Very impressive. Very impressive. Bump, what you leaving the people with?
Hey, if we can go 3-1 on this trip with the non-conference games, with
Tough.
beating Cincinnati,
Tough.
Memphis, and Tennessee, and just losing to Arkansas, that'll be great. You know what I'm saying? That'd be great.
Great.
And so before we go into conference play, so I'm happy where the season's at so far. I'm excited for the games we play. I'm excited for the way we play the games. So just keep it up, man. Go Cardinals.
I want to say, Michigan is open. We hear about Jeff. Give Jeff the thing about the whole situation with the Jeff Brom stuff. It's not really all about this how much money he's gonna make. He wants to make sure he can compete with everybody else who's trying to get the championship in college football. He wants that teal, and I
Yep.
mean
Right.
teal. He wants that NIL money to be
He wants that money
comparable to
open.
everybody else so he can go ahead and get the players. Just Indiana just didn't
And
wake up
compete.
like that. Indiana has a hell of a coach, but
No.
they are spending big money for those players. He wants to be able
Money.
to be comparable to the rest of them. So if you kindly, sir, reach in your pocket and give that man some money so he can go ahead and do what he needs to do. That's all I got. That's all I got. Hold on. Here we go.
Thank you, everyone who watches, who likes, who shares, who comments, who participates. We appreciate you. We know that you could be doing anything else on a Monday or Tuesday, but you guys support us and
Right.
we appreciate that. If you have any comments, anything you want us to discuss, just let us know. If you see us out in the streets, say what's up. We would love to know who's supporting us. We would appreciate that. Go Cards.
Oh, gosh. Last but not least, Lane Elementary, the Lions Elementary. Lane, what's going on with y'all? Shout out to y'all big time. Much love. We out. Peace.